Hello, welcome to the public meeting for the Old Center Historic District Commission. Before we start the meeting, I'd like to read an order from the Governor of Massachusetts concerning public meetings. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, GL 3818, and the Governor's March 15th, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the North Andover Old Center Historic District Commission is being conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that persons who would like to listen to this meeting while in progress may do so by watching on your television or visiting www.northandovercam.org. Okay. A couple of housekeeping matters. First, the meeting is being televised live on North Andover's CAM ED channel. For those, it's Comcast 99 and Verizon 28. Notice for this meeting was posted in the Lawrence Eagle Tribune and the town website. Additionally, the abutters received notification as well. And finally, if the public would like to participate in the public hearing portion of this meeting, please email your questions or your comments to hazanoian@northandoverma.gov. Again, that was hazanoian@northandoverma.gov. The questions and comments will be read during the proceedings and responded to accordingly. Okay. I took a roll call of the participants and the commission members. We do have a quorum, and we also have the applicants as well on the line. The first order on the agenda is any old business. So I'll ask the commission, is there any old business that needs to be discussed?
Harry, this is Kim.
Yes.
It's been a while since we met, and this isn't a major issue, but I thought I would take the opportunity to inform you. So last fall sometime, remember we had always talked about the historic district signs for the around the commons in that area?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually investigated, and there is no money set aside in the CPA account for it. So we have not already had that money set aside. So when we are ready to get into that, we would have to put in a request to set aside money for that. But I know that some of the team thought that money was already in the budget, and Lynn Savage says that was not true. She investigated it.
Yeah, Leslie, I know, Leslie, you had talked previously to the previous town manager.
Yes, and there was some money left over from work around the common, and that's what he was talking about. I don't know if that's still available. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Lynn Savage could not find any money earmarked for it. That's all. So she's the finance person. So
yeah, it wouldn't have been earmarked for the signs. It would have been earmarked for the common in general. We had done some work with plantings, with benches. And so in that account, whatever that account is, that's where it would be.
All right. Well, I'll check and ask her and see what she says the balance is now. And like I said, I know this isn't a big priority item, but I thought I would just share what Lynn Savage had said.
Yeah. So you'll take an action item then?
Yeah, I'll just ask her what's left in the general commons budget then.
Okay. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else in old business? Okay. If not, I'd like to move on to number 3 on the agenda, which is an application for a certificate of appropriateness for the property located at 3 Johnson Street. This will allow for new graphics on an exterior sign. Prior to us conducting this, we have to read another notification for public hearings. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, GL 30A 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, this public hearing of the North Andover Old Center Historic District Commission is being conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but the public can listen to and view this meeting while in progress by remote access via the North Andover CAM on channels Comcast, hold on one second, Comcast 99 and Verizon 28. While in progress, members of the public attending this meeting virtually will be allowed to make comments if they wish to do so during the portion of the hearing designated for public comment. So with that, I will read the application. And the application, again, is for a proposed new graphic. And the sign will be the sign that was previously approved. The physical sign will be the sign previously approved and that was hanging in the center spot of the brick store. A request is for approval of change in the graphics on the sign, and the sign will be rehung in the same location. So for those of you who are following along, if you go into the share file and you bring up the document, and the document name is 128 Plumbing Sign Rendering. That was attached to the application. That is the graphic that we are going to discuss for a certificate of appropriateness. So the way that the graphic reads is it has a black background. It has a wooden molding. And the material of the construction of the sign is an alu panel. It has custom wood molding, all pre-existing. It will have proposed gold lettering and a logo that reads plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains, and contains the 128 plumbing logo. Is everybody in the commission able to see the rendering?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll open it up to the commission. This is what the application proposal is for discussion. Are there any comments on the sign?
This is Mike Lenahan. I drove by last evening and it looks like it's very compatible with the other sign that's over the door, over the ice cream shop. So I think it looks very similar and looks like it complements the building.
Okay. Anyone else?
This is Kim Berry. So is the color kind of more orangey like the picture shows, or is it actually gold?
That would be the applicant would have to answer that question.
Yep. Is the applicant on the phone?
James?
Yeah, Alex and I, the color is, this color is usually called imitation gold, but I heard that Dawn Signs calls it, forget what it's actually called, copper something, but it's the same gold color that you see on the other signs, like the ECAM. It's the exact same color as the ECAM sign. If
All
you
right,
saw that to the right on the building.
Okay, James, to Kim's question, the ECAM does look a little more yellow. It just may be this rendering, but the ECAM looks a little more golden than it does. This does look a little more orange. But if it's the same as the ECAM, that would be compatible.
Yeah, it's the same as the ECAM, and if there's any question about that, we can specify that, or you guys can specify that if you want it to be the same as the ECAM, within reason, similar color as the ECAM gold. I'm pretty sure Dawn Sign says that.
Yeah. Kim, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't driven by recently, like Michael had, so it would have been good to see a comparison photo. I mean, I'd personally like it to be more gold than the slight orange looking it has, but I agree if he makes it matching the other one, that's fine.
Okay.
This is Leslie Frazier.
Yes.
I think if we're using the same material, it's the same color scheme and the same size, I don't have an issue with it.
Okay. Laurie, are you good with it?
I am. I had the same concern as Kim. I don't know if that's something we would have to write in somewhere to make sure it's as close to the ECAM as possible, because I do think the orange color would stick out a little too much.
Okay. And Mike and Kathy, how about you? Kathy? We're having difficulty hearing you. Is there a way to turn up your mic?
I think her mic is off.
Yeah, are you muted or just the volume way down? No, I'm having challenges hearing her. All right. Who else is on the line? Marty, did you join via phone? No. Okay. Well, I can't hear Kathy, but we still have comments from the rest of the commission members. All right. At this point, is there any further discussion?
I don't have any issues. This is Leslie.
Yep.
I don't do best, Kim.
Yep.
I'm fine. It's Mike.
Okay. If you'd like, I can read a motion, if that would be a better or more expedient way to put it out there. I'll make a motion to allow for a certificate of appropriateness that allows the reuse of the existing sign construction made from the alu panel, which has a black background with custom wood molding. It will have gold vinyl lettering and logo that is similar to the ECAM that reads plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, drains, and contains the 128 plumbing logo. I will also tie that motion to the reference drawing of 128 plumbing sign rendering document, the PDF. Is there any, can I get a roll call of those people that are in favor? Can I go through? Kim?
I'm in favor with the mention as to why you have it.
Michael? Mike?
In favor.
Leslie?
Yes, I'm in favor.
Laurie?
Yep, I'm in favor.
Okay, and I'm in favor as well. I can hear you slightly. Are you in favor? Okay, thank you. So Kathy also is in favor. So we had 6 in favor, none opposed. So the certificate of appropriateness will be issued, as mentioned, based on this application. I just want to check one thing. Yeah. I will mention also there were no emails or comments from the public. Okay, so that covers agenda item number 3. Now agenda item 4 is for new business. Does anybody have any new business?
Not me.
Not me.
Nope, nope.
Okay. All right, no new business. Then we'll need a motion to adjourn this public meeting. But prior to me, before we close the meeting, I do want to mention to everybody on the commission, I did receive a new application as well for an alteration, a fairly significant addition on a home in the district. So you will be seeing in the near future that we will be needing to do another meeting relatively soon. So you watch your emails, and I'll be sending out some stuff. I'm still waiting to get a few more documents from the applicant, and then once I receive those, then we'll begin the scheduling process.
Harry, it's Leslie. It would be helpful if you could attach the documentation to your email like you have in the past. This was harder without that ahead of time.
Yeah. I know in the past, Leslie, we've done that.
Yeah, right.
Currently, and Bernadette, I know you're on the line. Most of the information now gets set up in this fashion, and that it goes to a share drive. And then the share drive is where the documents can reside.
And we can see that ahead of time, well ahead of time?
Well, you can see that when the agenda gets put up, which is usually several, Bernadette, and I work together to get that up there several weeks in advance.
Okay.
But I'll work with Bernadette and seeing the best way to get the materials in advance to the folks, and so people have a chance to at least digest and review the information. Particularly this one coming up, Leslie, is going to be a little bit more involved.
It sounds like
going to Yeah,
So
there'll
thank you.
be more
Thank you.
to
That
it.
will be helpful.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Okay, so I need a motion to close this meeting.
I move that we close the meeting. It's Leslie.
Okay, I need a second.
Second,
Okay,
it's Mike.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Then the meeting's adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for your attendance.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Mary.
you.
Thanks, Erin.
Bye-bye.